Hey everybody, it's Kay, and I'm here with my Eyescream beauty box for August of 2024. So let's see what's in here. Okay, it comes with a card. I really wish they would make this card bigger. It is hard to read. I'm probably gonna have to put on my glasses to help with this. So anyway, it says the theme is Journey to Paradise. And so I'm gonna do the palette. There's a palette, I'm gonna do that last. There's a little Medusa makeup eyeshadow, beautiful color here, $12. This is from Medusa's Makeup Electro Series eyeshadow collection, a highly pigmented, super soft and sparkly pressed powder with micro sparkles. For best results, apply your favorite primer and then apply just like any eyeshadow with a brush. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite colors, this blue color. And with brown eyes, this is what it looks like. With brown eyes, this is a color that really helps, you don't want to overuse it, but it really helps brown eyes pop. So now it's really intense here, but here it's really not so intense. Actually, gonna put it up here so we can see a little bit better. There. So it has a little bit of sparkle in it. It's really pretty. I'm gonna enjoy this. I know I am. It's just a beautiful, beautiful color. So that's a good one. Okay, so then there is a lipstick, and this is, it says Loose Library on it. And let's read about this. Okay, so this is, it's Lost Library. Okay, by Fantasy Cosmetics. It's an $11 product, and it says, by popular request, we are finally featuring Fantasy Cosmetica. This is one of the most requested brands that we had asked you all about, when we asked you all about which brands you wanted to see. These lipsticks are absolutely stunning. They're pigmented, creamy, and comfortable to wear. The packaging is beautiful. Okay, so this is in the color Secret. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I don't have this on today. This is a little bit bright, and it's not really something I wanted at that point. So I don't typically wear lipstick that's quite this bright. So let's take a look at it. I mean, that's just really, really bright. I mean, maybe if I blotted it down, I would like it better. Yeah, I could do that. And maybe with some lip gloss on it. So I'm interested to give it a try. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these things off of here because we have some other things that I want to look at the colors on. Okay, so then we have and I thought I was getting the same product I got last month, but I didn't. And this is actually a blush. Last month, I think it was a contour product by this brand. This is Blossom Blush by Palace Identity. It's a $42 product. We knew you guys would love the bronzer product last month, so we decided to give her sister. These blushes might be even more beautiful than the bronzer. The attention to detail by this brand is out of this world, but the quality of the blush is probably equally as amazing. Keep it in the black pouch to avoid scratching the compact. So it is a really pretty compact. It's very pretty. There's the, it's just a lot of detail. That's even raised there. That little thing there is raised. So it seems like it's a nice, it's nice. You know, I will say this, and I do have this on today. So it comes in this black package like this. And then it has this little chain thing here. You would take that off of there, and then this is what it looks like. So that's a lot of effort has gone into this packaging. All right, so let's look at the product. And so it does have a mirror too, and I did use it. Now, before I actually touched a brush to this earlier, it had like, this was like this golden thing here. There was gold in the like 4 corners here. Okay, so you see it's a multicolor. So, and then now that one's gone too. Okay, so I guess because there's different colors, you'd sort of swirl it around. What I did notice is it picks up a lot of product. So I'm gonna, and it was very powdery. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's on me now. And I would say that I was really surprised with how powdery it was. I think it's gonna dig down into this design that's in here. It's gonna dig down pretty quickly. Okay, so it's not really showing up as much on my hand there as it did when I put it on, because I actually had to tone it down a little bit. So there's the color a little bit more, and I think actually what you're seeing in there is it's different colors. I mean, it really is. So I guess I'm just gonna, they're so close together, I guess I'm gonna just swirl it around and come up with the combination of the things. So it's interesting. It's behaving a little differently than most of the blushes that I get that I'm used to. So I think that's going to, it has a very different formula. I would say it's a very powdery kind of formula. And I wonder what would happen if I actually tried to put on a setting spray. I'm afraid it would run. So I don't know, but we'll give it a try. And I don't know that I would pay $42 for that. So then by Bo Babe, there was this contour palette and a really pretty packaging. And it's gold. It's gonna have a lot, it'll pick up a lot of fingerprints too, because it's one of those kind of packages that, and by the way, I got that blush on my shirt too. So it just went everywhere. So I'm not sure how much use I'm gonna get out of it, but I will tell you what, I would still use that compact because that's a beautiful compact. Okay, so anyway, it's gold, and it does have a mirror, and here's what the contour palette looks like. So some people, their powders, and I like that, and they feel nice. I've had other things by this brand and I like it. So some people may not like that the colors are light, but that's actually what I'm gonna prefer. So I don't know that in this box they do anything that you can choose the color, but I don't know that these light colors would work on everybody. So there they are. And I'm interested to give this a try. And I'd say the formula's pretty nice. Well, I thought it was gonna be creamy when I first looked at it, but anyway, there's the colors of it. Okay. So there's one more item. Oh, and by the way, that blush had a little cover on it too. There's one more item in here. Okay, so they had a choice of one, or there was 2 blushes and you could choose one or the other. And I thought this El Camino one was gonna be the one that I liked the most. I wasn't really overly thrilled with either one of them. So what it says is you could either choose El Camino or Paradise Cove palette by Gourmand Girls by X Ladybug Glow, and it's a $35 product. This is an extra special collaboration between 2 absolutely amazing brands. This is the best of both worlds since it is a mix of each brand's unique formula. We are honored to be able to feature these 2 palettes. There were 2 options. We let you decide which one you got. Each palette contains 12 shades with 3 duochromes each. Okay, so I actually forget what the other one looked like, but I knew, you know, I think it had, the other one had more dark tones. And again, this is an August box. It does have a mirror too. And so here's what it looks like on the outside, which is very similar to its exact from the cover. Okay, so here's the colors. Now, yet again, I just really wasn't overly thrilled with either one of them. I'm usually thrilled by the palettes that come in this box. Now, I tried to use a couple of these today, and I used this one, and I really liked it. And I used this one, and it turned out a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. Now, the reason I went with this palette is I just thought that in the end there was going to be more colors that I would like. Like, you know, I'm not looking for like a heavy makeup look with it. I just want a hint of color. I thought I'd use the blue. I thought I'd probably use the greens. You know, I thought it would be one that I would use of the two that I had to choose from. So we're going to go ahead and swatch some of these so that we can see what they look like. Okay, here's the top row here. Okay, so, you know, I think I could make that work. And again, this one is the one that I liked. I don't know, I'm not going to use like probably the brownie colors. Okay, let's look at the next row. I mean, anything that sort of makes my eye area look duller, I'm just not going to be using something like that. Or darker. Okay, here's the next row. Okay, so this one is changing colors. You can see it. I guess this one is also a little bit. This is the one I thought was gonna not be so dark on. I like that blue one. That's really pretty. It's probably, it actually, it goes between blue and purple. It looks, well, it just does. It goes between blue and purple. It's really pretty. This one here goes between orange and sort of a gold color. And so I liked it when it's the oranger color, but I didn't like it as much when it was the brown color. But, you know, I'm gonna have to play with it. I usually do play with these things to get them the way that I want, and use other palettes to, you know, sort of lighten up the eye. Because, I mean, this is just, I just can't do a whole look with this palette because the colors are just so, they're just so dark. I'm not even gonna do the black one on the bottom row. Okay, so these are the 3 colors on the bottom row beside the black one. Okay, so I can see myself, you know, getting some use out of this one, and I don't know. I mean, again, you know, I don't mind neutral colors, but I need neutral colors that sort of are not gonna make my eye area darker, because I already have enough trouble with that. Okay, so, you know, overall, this was not probably my favorite box. I'll get some use out of this. I'll have to work with this scarlet one here. This was a little bright for me. This is a little bit powdery, too powdery for me, but it has a nice case. I'll have to play with it, see how it performs. I'm willing to give it a chance. I actually will tell you, I like the thing they had last month a little bit better than this. But I could see, you know, why they wanted to let us try the other thing too. You know, I have to say that the product I like most in here, it's down to 2. I really like this product right here a lot. That is a beautiful fake color, and it's a favorite color of mine. So who would expect that I would like probably one of the lower cost items in here is my favorite item. And I would say my second favorite is this. This is, I think I'm gonna enjoy using this. I don't do a lot of contouring, but or sculpting, but I'm gonna try to work towards it. You know, to try to, you know, maybe add some more definition. But I will tell you, I like that this is powder, because, you know, I use I've tried the ones that are a cream, and they're okay, but this is a nice formula. I mean, this is something that it just seems like a very nice formula, and this is actually the most expensive item in this box at $45. So that's a good one. So I think this was a $25 box. So I mean, did I get the value? Yeah, I did. Sometimes, you know, have I liked other boxes better? Yeah, I have. But anyway, I'm gonna be playing with it. We'll see what I think, and we'll find a way to make, you know, some of these work. So anyway, that's everything for today. Thank you for stopping by, and have a great day.